You know what's happening right now? It's almost too big to take in. This isn't about opinion, it's about a pattern, it's about precedence. Donald Trump has crossed the line most of us thought was inviolate and lived to tell the tale. He sent forces into Venezuela, captured a sitting president, and nothing happened to stop him. No real consequences, no structural pushback, just outrage, sound bites, headlines. And then the world went back to business as usual. And that's what he's counting on. That's what he believes is possible again and again. Now, look at Prince Andrew, exiled from Windsor Castle, humiliated. The monarchy has effectively washed its hands of him. Symbolically, he's perfect, vulnerable, publicly compromised by the Epstein files. And in Trump's world, that makes him an irresistible target for spectacle. It's not about extradition law. It's not about diplomacy. It's about proving to everyone, to the world, that there are no barriers that Donald Trump cannot break, no rules that Donald Trump cannot bend, and no allies whose patience Donald Trump will not test. This is how he calculates risk, not by law, not by precedent in the traditional sense, but by observation. How much outrage is absorbed, how much criticism fizzles without a bite. How much territory can he claim before anyone actually moves to stop him? The answer is now, empirically, more than anyone expected. And the people around him, DOJ, Pentagon, the loyalists, they see it too. They don't pull back, they accelerate, they enable. What you're watching is an obsessive, repetitive pattern. Test the limits, push, measure, escalate. And the audience, we're all witnesses to the very same experiment. Every extraordinary action, every breach of norms, every shock to the system is a demonstration. This can be done. This will be done. And yes, it is terrifying. Because once that line is crossed and nothing holds, the next boundary feels smaller, closer, reachable. And here's where many Americans are sitting patiently and waiting and watching. We've all grown accustomed to the next spectacle every morning in our headlines, in our newspapers. What has Donald Trump done today or last night? When was the last time you looked at your own life or could look at your own life and enjoy some comfort in it? It's been a year of Donald Trump every single morning. What has he done now? So, when we posit that Donald Trump could, hypothetically, act in Great Britain, that he could set his sights on Prince Andrew and treat the exile as a green light for theater, we're not speculating wildly. We are reading the blueprint of his past actions, the psychology of his orbit, and the way his environment has learned to accelerate rather than constrain. We're looking at a man who measures success in spectacle, whose primary goal is dominance, and whose power grows because the consequences are either absent or too slow to matter. And this is why you should be outraged, because the rules, the limitations, the norms that we counted on to protect against the extraordinary have failed to hold. And we, as a public, as a society, as witnesses, have to ask ourselves, if this can happen, what is stopping the next boundary from being crossed? Who enforces restraint when audacity is rewarded? And how do we demand it? How do we push back before the next spectacle becomes another irreversible shift in the rules of the game? This is not a story of conjecture. This is a story of pattern, precedent, and the dangerous arithmetic of risk unchecked. And until we reckon with it, until we insist on boundaries that actually hold, the extraordinary will keep becoming ordinary, and the ordinary will keep getting crushed beneath it.